Lesson 86, number 4. The question reads, the output varied linearly with the input. So that reminds me of direct variation and inverse variation, but this is linear variation. So kind of reminds me of y equals mx plus b, but I'm going to write it as output varied linearly as input. You have to have the b on there. So it's just like direct variation, but you have a starting point that's not 0. Okay, and then it says, it gives us some numbers. It says that when the input quality was 10, the output was 45. So that to me is like an ordered pair, 10, 45. And then when the input quality fell to 8, the output only fell to 37. So there's another ordered pair for me. So write a linear equation which describes the output as a function of input. So basically I'm thinking of it as a y equals mx plus b situation. I can get, we often call, when it's linear variation, we, instead of m, we call it k. So, I'm going to go ahead and find the slope, though. I'm just going to use my slope formula, you know, like y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So if I call these the 2's, that'd be 37 minus 45. That minus that. Then I can go 10 minus 8. Oops. 8 minus 10. Okay, and then I'll just find out what that is real quick. Looks like that ends up being negative 8. I think that's negative 2. So I guess that's 4. So m or k or constant of variation is 4. So now I can go just like that, kind of like y equals mx plus b. Now I got to plug in an x and a y, or an input and an output, and find out what b is. So I'll just use these. There they are. So remember, that's the input, so I'll put it in right here. So if I multiply 4 by 10, that's going to give me 40 right there. And then for output, I got to put the 45. That makes, I can tell that b is going to be 5, right? Subtract 40 on both sides. b equals 5. So now put it all together, write it, you know, output equals, remember our slope was 4 times I plus b. That's an O for output, not a 0.